Hey guys, I'm gonna try to keep this as short as conceivably possible, but I wanted to address two particular things just real quick, which is why I'm using my webcam. At first, I was gonna make a longer video with my actual camera and make it all HD and shit, but I decided fuck it. First of all, I need to extend a thank you to a particular user who goes by the name Big Pimpin'. I think it's Big Pimpin' NH, something like that. But Big Pimpin' was nice enough to go on my Amazon wish list, which has been linked in my stream for a while, and he bought me the original StarCraft battle chest, which was very, very nice of him. He did not have to do that. Nobody has to do that, but he did it anyway. So I wanted to thank him publicly, because I really do appreciate him being willing to spend money and buy me a game. I mean, with me with not being unemployed right now, I haven't been able to afford things. So getting a gift like that is really nice. So thank you once again. I thanked you a lot in the stream, but I seriously mean it. I really do appreciate that. A second thing, speaking of the stream, I don't think I've actually gotten this question at all, but I wanted to address it. That way, you all knew exactly what was going on. Some of you may be wondering, why I've been streaming so much lately, because it's been basically every day. Even if I don't upload an announcement video, I actually usually am streaming, and people who are following me on Twitch realize that. And there's a reason I've been doing that. There's two reasons. One, it's a lot of fun. It's nice to interact with people. It's nice to play games and have people enjoy watching me play these games. It's just an enjoyable thing to do. But the second thing is that, and this goes back to me being unemployed. There are people on Twitch who make part of their living doing streams because people like watching them. And what I'd like to do is sort of get a following on there to watch things like LOL and StarCraft and even other games that I play, and become a Twitch partner. And the reason I want to do that is because Twitch's partner system is different from YouTube's, and it's actually a lot better for the actual partner and not necessarily for Twitch. I mean, it's good for Twitch, obviously, but I'd like to be able to do that. But in order to do that, I need a following on there. In order to get a following, I need to stream a lot more often. So naturally, that's been what's happening. I hope you guys don't think I'm like selling out or anything, but it's something I'd really like to do. And if you are interested in helping me with that, the best way you can help me is just showing up. Because in order to be a Twitch TV partner, you have to have, I think, an average of 300 viewers per stream and a total of about 30,000 views per month. And that's a give or take on that. That's the base average. I'm lucky if I get 20 people viewing my streams. So the best way, if you guys want to help me with that, I'm not going to ask you guys to come to the stream. And don't think that I'm not going to do stuff for YouTube. Still, I am. And if you got if you got I'm not going to ask you guys to come if you don't want to. If you're not into the streams, if you're not into things like LOL and StarCraft, you don't want to watch me play games, you think it's boring, don't come. I'm not asking you guys to do that. I'd never do that. But if you do want to help, the best way you can help is just by showing up to the streams, following me on there, interacting with the chat. I got some great regulars who are really friendly. I can name. Let's see. Razor's been a pain in the ass, but Razor's been very nice about welcoming new people. Big Pimpin', obviously. He's been there like every single stream. Kiozio is one. There's a few. I'm trying to think. Is there anybody else? Shit, what the fuck was his name? Elder's been showing up lately. There's been a few. And Call John and Ike, obviously. So I mean, I have some great people help being there, and I want to thank those people too. Big Pimpin' obviously for buying me stuff, but the people who've been showing up to my streams regularly, just by being there, you're supporting me, and I really appreciate that because the last few months have been tough for me. A lot has happened. In fact, streaming is one of the things that helps take my mind off of what's been going on in my real life, because I've been having some personal problems lately. Um, so it's nice that people are willing to come and willing to have fun, watching the stream, interacting with me, joking around. It's been fun. So I'd appreciate it if a lot of you who maybe haven't tried out the stream have maybe showed up at bad times when it's boring, because I'm not entertaining all the time. I'm surprised I'm entertaining some of the time. But as some of you want to show up, that'd be great. We could use new people. We could use people in there. I've been really trying lately, because I had one person complain about this. I've been trying a lot lately to interact way more with the chat, because when I play StarCraft, it's impossible, and when I play LOL, it's difficult to interact with the chat, because I have to be focused on what I'm doing in game. I can't be looking at the chat while I play those games. It doesn't work. I can't do it, especially with StarCraft. StarCraft requires constant attention when I'm in game. LOL, I can kind of look at it occasionally, like when I'm dead or when I'm walking someplace, but even then it's risky, so I try to avoid doing it. But I have been trying to interact with the chat. I know a lot of people have been upset about that. The only thing about the stream that you should really know is that don't expect to be like Helsing's if you've been in there before. I'm not like Helsing when it comes to streaming. I actually play games. I'm there to show you games, to show you gameplay, to entertain you with the game. Helsing's more about chat interactivity and answering questions and things like that. Not to say that's a bad thing, but I'm saying our streams are different, are completely different types of shows. You won't get the level of interactivity that Helsing will give you, simply because that's all he does. He's constantly there with the chat. He has his Skype friends there. I mean, that's what Helsing does. With me, I'm not always looking at the chat. I do as much as I can, but it's not a constant thing, and that's mainly because I'm also trying to attract a different audience too, because there's a huge audience on Twitch for things like LOL and StarCraft, and I've even played WoW a little bit for a while. Of course, I have no idea how that was entertaining. Apparently, it was. But I've been trying to attract new viewers, trying to attract more people to expand my audience, and also trying to kind of get back the people I lost, because honestly, I really at this point am regretting closing my original Darkness the Curse account. And don't tell me I can reopen it, because I can't, because YouTube canceled the the account reopening service back in September, I believe. So I miss having people that want to watch my videos. I miss that. So I'm working, I'm hoping to maybe get that back. It may happen, it may not, but I just want all of you to know that I do appreciate the fact that you guys have stuck with me for this long. I know that I haven't been the best person the last 4 years, and I just really appreciate having people that like watching the stuff I do on the internet. Like at the end of the day, even if there were only 10 of you, I just appreciate the fact that you guys are there. So I just wanted to thank you all for that. Anyway, with that being said, I do have a surprise for all of you. I don't know how much you're gonna care, but there is a new account I have opened on YouTube, and this account. At first, I was gonna do something awesome, but then I found out I couldn't do it. And I'm like, fuck, well, what do I do? Well, then I decided to do what I did. And this account's purpose is mainly because with the streaming, the highlights that I've been making for the stream to try to, show people what I've been doing on there, it's been flooding out Little Ridley way too much. Unfairly so. And I felt bad mainly for Nick and David, because there hasn't been much from either of them. Well, Nick there wouldn't be anything because he doesn't do anything. But David especially, because David, was doing videos for a while, and I even asked him about it. He's like, well, yeah, it's kind of hard to do when there's like 5 new videos. And I'm like, yeah, so I've been flooding, Little Ridley with these highlights, so I decided I'd make a separate account for the highlights from now on. The highlights for Little Ridley will stay where they're at, but there'll be no new ones on this account. But the new account will have all the new highlights from now on. And the new account is called The Darkness the Curse. I would have called it just Darkness the Curse, but apparently YouTube still has that name on file, but they can't reopen the old account. I don't quite understand that. But if you guys want to go and subscribe to that channel, that'd be great. It's not just going to be for Twitch TV highlights. I'm going to do more with it. I'll probably upload more of my gaming stuff over there, and reserve my stuff on my presence on Little Ridley for more of my random comedic maybe update videos, things of that nature. I'm not abandoning Little Ridley by any means. So I will still be on here. It's just most of my gaming related shit will be over on The Darkness the Curse. It's kind of how I'm going to do it. So if you want to go there and subscribe to that channel, even if you don't want to, watch me on Twitch, that's fine. But if you're interested, and there is one of my old reviews over there. It's one I don't think I re-uploaded yet. So if you want to go watch that, at the very least, it's there. It's the first video. There's only 3 videos up right now. 2 of them are highlights from last night's stream, but the first video is an old review of mine. I don't think I re-uploaded. I'll give you a hint. It's the one where I misspelled the word 40. So if you remember that one, that's the one it is. So I'll put a link in the description, and I'll also put a link to the Twitch TV channel. Not that I'm not streaming right now. I will later. I'll probably be streaming StarCraft, the original tonight, or I might play Ape Escape. I can't decide. I think what I'll do is I'll try to play StarCraft, and if I suck at it, I'll play Ape Escape, because I finished Mega Man Legends 2 last night, and I really feel like playing Ape Escape for some reason. I don't know why, but I will probably upload an announcement video on Little Ridley one last time for the stream tonight. And then from now on, all the announcement videos will also be over on The Darkness the Curse. So with that, thanks for watching, thanks for being here, thanks for supporting me. Once again, thank you, Big Pimpin', thank you to everyone who's been in the stream lately, I really appreciate it. And with that, this is Darkness, and I bid you all a fond farewell.